Satnam, I'm Narkiran.
Satnam, I am Satya.
We want to share more deeply about the Divine Touch training and about the levels that we are teaching in this course. But first, I would like to guide you in a pranayama exercise, in that experience that we can go deep through our breath in touching an inner state of consciousness and presence. Yes? So I invite you to sit in a comfortable way. We can bring Yan Mudra. Yes, let's press thumb and index finger with a elbow straight, back straight. Lift your chest, bring your chin in, and roll your eyes to your third eye to expand the mind through Ajna Chakra. So from here, we're going to start whistling while we inhale. It's going to look like this. With full capacity. And then let's start exhaling from the nose, very slow and deep. Yeah, so you can start whistling while we inhale. And exhale through nose. So use all your capacity, fill your lungs of air while you whistle. Expand your abdomen. Open your chest, stretch your back. Yes, and hold your eyes in your third eye. And very slow and deep exhale. Pull your navel in so you exhale completely all the air out. And continue. Keep going and be aware of every inch of breath, of prana that comes in and comes out. Become one with your breath, with that flow of consciousness, of life, of creativity. If your thoughts are coming, just allow them to go away, and keep focusing your breath and in expanding your mind through your third eye. And now do the last exhale and inhale deep through nose. Fill your lungs, inhale deep. Hold your breath and apply root lock or mulband, contracted muscles of anus, genital and lower stomach. So squeeze your energy up through your spine until the top of your crown. Lock eyes in your third eye, expand your mind. Inhale a little bit more and feel that suspension of the breath and the mind. And very slow through nose. Exhale. All the air out. Compress the abdomen. Bring the navel point in and up. And hold the air out. Apply root lock, mulband again. Expand your mind through your third eye. And now very slow through nose, inhale. Exhale. Relax your breath and be aware of your new state, of that silence within, of that space and your presence. And now we can inhale deep. Exhale, relax, and when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and come back. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So you might have a glimpse of something that changed within you just by doing this very short practice. Definitely we can do it for a little longer, and every time we do a practice, either a pranayama, meditation, or any type of kriya, the timing and the frequency and the precision of the technique will definitely have a specific outcome in your way of perceiving yourself, the way the energy moves. And so, what we have received in Divine Touch, it's a step-to-step process to guide your consciousness, to awaken your consciousness. Also, referring to the same thing, is to awaken and activate your Kundalini Shakti energy, your spiritual energy, that it is well registered in the knowledge of yoga, but also in other sort of ancient cultures. They all refer to this sacred, secret energy that we all hold, that is dormant and have a potentiality to awaken ourselves into a higher reality. And that higher reality is everything that every human being, every being on creation is looking for, is desiring. That is the desire of your soul, is to awaken yourself to experience yourself as you are, as a very enlightened, happy, blissful, loving being, with no concerns at all about life, just enjoying life. So the way we have received this knowledge, it's a way that we guided, and this last year, I think, more or less, we've been guided to teach it in certain levels. This keeps changing a little bit because the conscious collective mind is changing. So, but in general, we guide everyone through certain steps. Level 1, that is the first level that we invite you to be part of. It's all about understanding reality in terms of the energy and vibration. So you will start to learn how to perceive energy and to measure the vibration and the flow of that energy within your body, your mind, your organs, the things around you, your home, everything, the work where you work, and
the food that you're eating,
the water. And that is in itself just an incredible tool to uplift your life, because most people doesn't know that everything have energy, and the way that energy it's vibrating and emitting certain fields, it have an impact in yourself that is quite palpable. Probably you have had experiences like a lot of people, and this is something that people don't realize, and this is an example that most every human have had. When you go to a restaurant, for example, and you're happy because you probably are going to go with a friend, or maybe your partner, husband, wife, or so on. You get to the place, and maybe you order a drink or just something to eat, like a first plate, and suddenly there's a big shift of the energy, the way you are feeling. You start feeling a little low, a little tired, or you start perceiving that your mind is not so clear, the things you're thinking are not as shine, as clear, as was before. And that has a lot to do with the energy of the place. And this happens when you go to a grocery store, supermarket, or any type of store or crowded place, or a mall, or a stadium for a concert. We get into the field of energy that it's around. And so if we don't know about how to stabilize our own energy and hold a high frequency and a high alignment, then you're going to be drawn by the collective energy that is in those places. So for example, in the restaurants, when you eat the food or you have a drink, I don't know if you know about the restaurants, but generally speaking, there's a lot of stress in the kitchen. Most people are not happy with their jobs anywhere. And all that energy have an imprint in the food. They can look pretty, they can have all the stars you want, but energy-wise...
Could be organic.
Could be organic, yes, definitely organic. But the energy that is imprinted in the food because of the people around it, then when it gets to your plate and you eat it, that energy comes into you. That's why in every ancient culture and in every religion, there's the process of blessing food. There needs to be a certain degree of understanding how to make that happen. So when you bless it, you clear the energies and you bring harmony to that field that is around the food, and then you eat it. And that's a totally different experience. So what we teach in this first level is to you to be aware and have awareness about how your environment affects your life, your behavior, the state of your energy. And we teach you how to even measure that. We teach people to use, for example, the pendulum, a very simple tool to tap into the subtle energies that you might not be at that moment fine-tuned to feel. But it is kind of easy to feel it if you practice a little bit, and that's what we teach also through the different levels. So with the use of pendulum and certain charts and certain fields of information, we teach you how to learn everything that affects you. And furthermore, we teach you certain ways of changing the vibration and the flow of the energy of things and places, so you can have a more holy place, a more refined energy around you. And we take this even further. We help you with a certain process, a certain technique to connect to your higher aspect, your higher divine self. Mm-hmm. And that is just another tremendous step in our journey to self-discover and to understand the path we need to take in our life to be happy, be successful in every possible way.
Sorry, we usually struggle sometimes to receive answers. Yes, to know what to do. If I do this, if I choose this, for example, course or this path, or if I choose to be with this person, this is in alignment to my true identity, is this alignment to my soul, to my purpose of being here in earth. And we usually struggle receiving answers because the stress of the world, we are not listening. The mind is so unfocused, the mind is so far of this present moment that we are not listening. So we are teaching you a way to connect deep with your higher divine self, with your spirit, with the light of your soul, so you can receive that guidance. You can receive a no answer, a yes answer, and very deep and very precise in everything. So we guide you to know what things to choose, so you can vibrate your energy. Yes, that's why we teach how to recognize that density in the energy or that subtle energy. So it can help you to vibrate higher. And when you vibrate in a higher state, is your consciousness expanding? Yes? Expansion of consciousness is equal to a higher vibration. So what we want you to know is to really go into the energy world, to go into an expansion of consciousness that is also coming in the next levels.
Right. That's why we call it divine matrix communication.
Yes.
Because we start communicating ourselves with the divine blueprint of creation, where we have access to all the Akash, all the field of information. So in the first level, we always say this. It seems a little odd for people to listen to this, but the first level is probably the only level you will ever need to know to really tap into your dharma, your path of light, your soul mission. But you need to really dive deep into what we teach and practice what we're saying. But since most people want to keep learning through what we can teach, we develop other layers of this.
Can I add something?
Yes.
And a beautiful thing also is not that you are only to learn this to yourself. Yes, to receive messages for yourself, to what is good for yourself. You can also use this tool to others. We had students, mom, that wanted to know about the children. What is good for my son? Maybe what is good for him is not good for me, or not good for my daughter. So we can connect with the higher divine self of them, or my parents, or my grandmother, or my partner, and to know what is good for them too.
And so there's a lot of more interesting things about this first level, but we wanted to tap into a little bit of what is the focus of this first level. So for you to have a deeper understanding, of course, if you have questions, you can send us to us. There's more information in our website about this. But it's really a very profound change of perspective of your life. And that is just the beginning. It's the first step. It's the baby step. If we talk about the entire, process of awakening our consciousness and bringing this enlightened being to be part of ourselves. So the second level, after you practice this one and really embody a little bit the teachings in this first level that is already very big, most people are interested in going to the next levels. And so when you already have this a little bit of mastering, with your pendulum and reading information, energies, receiving information, and so on, you will start noticing that you will find through your search of the energies around you and within your
energies that are not easy to hear. Although I have to say that in the first level, and I mentioned this, we will give you symbols. And one of the symbols, we call it the Christic light symbol, is probably the one that most people are related with, and they really enjoy it because the profundity of the impact of that Christ consciousness light symbol it's very inexplicable for most people what it does. But it brings energy, harmony, and increase the vibration of things. But so when you're tapping into the field of creation and you will start learning the things that you are creating in your life, there will be certain things that are very difficult to work with, very dense energies, we can even say dark energies.
And it has to be with the subconscious collective mind.
Yes, most of it is just the way we have thought to create the earth and the experience of humans.
This world, or this dream, or this illusion.
Right.